And on today's episode, what do these tires need to be run at? And when it gets cold, does that change anything? Stick around, find out. All right. Drive shaft. She got the carrier bearing. Ooh, all dirty. Drive shaft complete. Back to tarping, or actually strapping. And that's what actually moves up and down and pushes on the spring. Those head bolts are probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to get out. And a JB Hunt one. Oh, that was nice of you. 19765 for Fleet Guard. So that is a wrap. What do you think? You good?
Every state is probably going to be different.
Good morning, lake. Ooh, a little chilly out here this morning. Let's get going looking for some loads. That's stuff falling off of trees right there. It keeps hitting his metal roof. You keep hearing it all the time. Well, yeah, we'll leave the house how we found it, ready for renters, and beautiful sunrise. Got my little space heater working hard for me, because I don't want to turn on the whole heating in the house. But it's 44 degrees outside, and we are about to have some leaves to rake up. Oh yeah, let them fall a little bit more. What a beautiful morning. And when it's no tree leaves, we actually can see the lake pretty good. Okay, we set it back the way it was. Let's get going. But first, let's check out the LubeZone Truck Smarter. Right there in the middle, totally free load board with 2.5% factoring and a free desktop version, all the stuff you need. All right, what do we got today? All the way to Tucson. Ooh, 900 down to Tampa Bay. Wow. Yeah, it's just not, I don't know, if because Convoy dropped off, they think that they can just act like the freight market just went to nothing. But they are just moving loads the next day, and their margins are the highest they've ever been. Look at their quarter earnings for C.H. Robinson or J.B. Hunt, any of them. They're not hurting for revenue at all. But they're using us against each other to go ahead and drive to the very bottom of the possible. So those are 1,100 now. That's a new low I've seen for the Wellburn. That's the solar panel load. The lowest I've seen before is 1,200, so now they went another 100 down. And they only counter-offer me like a 13.5 nowadays. Where's Manson, North Carolina? I think that's up by the coast or by Greensboro. Yeah. Go to Vermont for 1,900. Ooh, Connecticut. That's when it's a range like that, two prices, it means that they're not listing it as anything. Oh, wow. All the way. Oh, already gone. At 560 is not even a decent rate for that at all. It's horrible. And all the way to Charleston. Hikes. All right. Hendersonville to Alachua. That was like 1650, 17, because you have to go up towards Asheville to get that and then come back down. Well, from where I live, you have to go up in the mountains. 900 all the way through Alabama, 500 miles for $900. Yeah. It was better than this when I first started out, guys, and with my Volvo. You wouldn't see much. 300 miles was always about 1,000 or more, and now they're doing $900 for 500 miles. My goodness. Rutherford all the way to Jackson. That's right by HAGGAI Diesel, $500. No, not happening. So crazy. Gaffney, just past Charlotte. 300, but yeah, I'm pretty far from Gaffney right now, about 80 miles, like it says. That's past where I live, towards Charlotte. But even 300, that's not, I mean, it should be a minimum of five or 600 per day. You should never take a load really less than that, but you know, the market's hard, so. Pre-tripped, let's warm her up. Sun is shining and we're back in the saddle. It's warmed up. I left it on for a little bit so we got some warm air running through the radiator. Our oil's getting warm and so is our coolant. So did a little bit of leaf blowing because it gets a lot of leaves because I have trees everywhere right here. So do it as often as you can, just so you don't have a big buildup like I did last year, where I was like shoveling it. So get that done, get that going, get back to the trailer, and keep looking for loads. But those loads that you saw a little bit ago that I put up there, not the best. A lot of them under the $2 mark, even down to Florida. So that's hard to swallow. So we're gonna find something, but it's kind of a, you should sit there and wait all day, wait for something good to come up. But those leaves are cleaned up. T-Dubs just called me and said, "What are you doing?" And Kylan wants me to come pick him up. I said, "Kylan, I'm working, buddy. Gotta work, man." And he said, "Where are you at?" I said, "The lake." He's like, "I want to come." Like, it's not the fun lake right now. It's the cold lake. But we're all good. The keypad thing's working good for the garage door that I put in there last week, because we only have one garage door opener, so it was, I was always worried if I lost that thing, I wasn't be able to get in the garage. I'd have to cut a door in it or something. So we're good now. Let's get out of here, say bye to the beautiful lake that is super low on water, but I guess that's normal. They say it happens every year, but see, we can see a lot more of the lake now. The trees are starting to let go. There she is. Yeah. All right, maybe a couple campfires, a couple s'mores this winter. Let's find the gear first. Okay, there we go. Let's get out of here. Got the mowers out in full effect. Let's get over for him a little bit. Just starting his day. He's getting his beanie on. All right, and yeah, we're gonna cross back over into more South Carolina, because Anderson seems like the loads are less than where I live. I mean, not less of them. They're all less. So we'll stop at exit 21 and kind of be 30 miles from Greenville, and probably get some breakfast pizza, because that stuff is good. If you've never had it, definitely a staple. I think Pilot and Flying J are starting to have it in the morning too, or maybe they always have, but some good stuff. They use gravy instead of marinara or pizza sauce, and then cheese and egg and sausage. There's the mower out there in the middle. And they really have to mow that stuff, because if it dries out too much and it's too tall, people will pull over on the shoulder in the median, and it'll light the grass on fire under their car. So maybe not right now because it's wet, but when it's a dry spell, yeah, you can light that on fire with your car. Not good, not good. But okay, let's get over the lake one more time. It's 6 feet down right now, but it's been as much as 20 feet down, which is crazy. We'll just try to find something. I mean, I guess the short runs are going to be the only thing you can really do right now, because it does not make sense to run $1.70 and $1.80 mile all the way down into Florida and then deadhead back, or all the way up to New York, or I mean, there's going to New Hampshire for like $1.75 mile. Like, what in the world? What in the world is going on? Is it Amazon taking over more of the market? Is there just still not enough stuff moving around? Because this is supposed to be kind of the busiest time of year leading up to Christmas, moving stuff around, but and after Christmas it really dies all the way, like pretty much January. You just go on vacation, it's a pretty dead freight market, and then it starts picking up again February, March. But from Christmas till 2 weeks, 3 weeks into January, it's really not that much at all, because everyone's on vacation. All the brokers and all the companies take that first week off for the new year and don't get going again for a while. So just put that in your memoir. Plan a vacation in early January. Go somewhere warm. And I tell you what, you got to run about 75 miles an hour not to get passed consistently on this part of the road. Got everybody flying. We're going to shut it on down past 75. We've got a quick stop right here. Oh, they're picking up a sign over there. Heck yeah, save the signs. They are picking it up. Yeah, that Nardo's pizza guy was flying up on me. I'm like, man, let me go a little faster for you guys. Jeez. I try to save the fuel, but when you're working for a company, you don't care about that. A lot of these guys, not their fuel, not their truck, they don't care. Run as hard as you can. That's what they were doing with the cement trucks. Just beats the heck out of them when it's your trucks. Sip the fuel and cruising at 65. Here's exit 21. Haven't been here in a while. Refresh, and we'll look for loads here and just praying for something today. While we're here at the good old QT, we're gonna do a little before lunchtime air check, because lunchtime it gets busy in here. Always keep track of them. Trailer has a system on it that inflates them all to the same PSI, but we still check it. Always thump them. Might be broken. One might not be working. But for my steers and the rest of them, it should be about 110 PSI and 100 PSI. So that's what we're doing, Matt. Let's check them. Nice meeting you today, man. I didn't catch your name, but super nice guy. He's like, hey man, follow your channel. This one was low. We were at 90 PSI. The back was at 100 still, so we put a little bit in that one. Let's check out this one. Same thing at this one is about 90 PSI. So we'll add about 10 in there. But when the cold weather hits, guys, I just went up about 5, air pressure goes down. So warmer weather, air pressure goes up. When it gets cold, check airs. I definitely check them all the time, but definitely redo them when it starts getting colder outside. Everybody back here is at 100 except the last one, and the two front are at the two steers are at 110. Let's see if we got 100 here now. But yes, definitely check this when the weather changes. Oh yeah, there you go. And as I'm walking around the back of the trailer just to check those tires, thump them, just some things don't make sense. Sitting in the truck, but like the turn radius to get in here, you're blocking it. Especially for the lanes over here. I don't know. So, I mean, there's not much parking here. Doesn't make sense. One more thing that doesn't make sense, I'll show you in a second. So they are all aired up. Keep a tire gauge with you, keep 2. And check something else that just doesn't make sense in the trucking game. And it's kind of disgusting. So we're gonna bring it to love. When I first pulled in, I pulled in right here. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna go check my tires. So I did. But at first I got out, walked around the truck, and they're giving out free lemonade again. Why it doesn't make sense is because the bathroom is literally boop, right there. Maybe it was cold this morning, I don't know. But I don't know if you guys know what that is. That's not Pure Life iced tea, and that is not a sandwich. Yeah. Okay, now it's out of the way. Let's go get some pizza. Just for safe measure. Pretty cool clouds or chemtrails, what do you want to call them. And that right there is part of the reason that places like Buc-ee's and other places don't want truckers, because a few ruin it for all. So please don't do that kind of stuff, or just walk to the trash can or something. I don't know, but yeah, we're in here. Look at loads for another hour, and just it's a waiting game now. But look how empty that is. That's unheard of. That hasn't been like that in a long time. There's nobody anywhere else. And this morning they are out of breakfast pizza, but I'll just settle for a regular pre-meat, I guess. There you go. And okay, this will be my dispatch office for the next hour. Oh yeah. Pizza was good. There was this load, at least there's a sense of humor going on there. So like big trucks, and I cannot lie, I emailed directly. It was like, forget her, it was a girl's name, Holly. So that's pretty funny. See if, I did that, I said, can you get close to 15 for this one, going to Jacksonville, because it's deadhead almost all the way to Charlotte. There's one more load right here that was up there earlier. I bid on an email bid, because I've never ran for Reed, R-E-E-D. And they came back and said it was no longer available, and it just now popped back up. So either somebody fell off it, or they're trying to play that fear-mongering game with you, make you feel like you're not going to get a load. And really, you just got to wait for somebody who needs your truck. There's a C.H. Robinson, also one that I didn't take a screenshot of, but it's Hendersonville down to Alachua. And I said, I just emailed my broker guy, hey, can I get close to 18 on this? So we'll see. So that's a big no-go on a Tuesday also. Look right here on the right. Right when I clicked it, it already said load gone. That's not even good. 550 all the way to Greensboro? Come on. But people taking what they can get, especially if it takes them where they want to go. So Tuesday, not the best. People keep looking and start heading back towards where we live. Stopped at old exit 32. This is the back way to where I live. You can take Highway 8, kind of cut through Belton. Really pretty little drive. It's pretty cool over here in Truck Smarter. I've never seen Ryder as a listed brokerage. They're up there now. It's a pretty decent load, but I offered, I think, 23 on it. And then there's a set of load over here on the left for Asheville, North Carolina area. Light one, 10,000 pounds going down to kind of outside of Atlanta again. And I said I'll do that for 900. And he said it got covered for 600. So I'd have to deadhead up the mountain to get to it. So we're still looking. We're still trying. That's it. Good old college try. But I'm going to keep moving, get over to the actual 385 that I live off of, and then we'll check again. Stopped at exit 48. Did a U-turn in a big lot that I know of, and came back this way. So there's 85 right in front of us. 385, which I live off of, is like 2 miles to our right, exit 50. So we're gonna stay here, look for a couple more loads, and see what they if they have anything else. It's almost noon right now. If they got something popping up that needs to move. Not much going around. There's one that's going to Charlotte. It's right here, $400, and we'll see if that stays on the board long. It'll probably go for $400. Just a really bad market. JB Hunt has one going all the way to Washington State for $3,200, which is like $1.16 a mile, and they just bumped it up to $4,100 a mile. So just don't take this stuff, guys. If I can teach you anything, they need your truck. If you don't take it, and it has to bounce the next day, and the capacity it evens out a little bit. But taking this stuff for that cheap just gives them their margin. It's all the money's going to the broker, guys, not going to the customers. It's not like rates are going to the bottom. It's us driving the rates to the bottom, and the broker is still getting the same rate that they normally get. You're just giving them more margin, which I really wish it could be like a direct freight app. I've thought about making a direct freight app where customers just came and there's a brokerage that just doesn't charge maybe more than 5% percentage. I don't think it'll be. It would take a lot of manpower to get a lot of money, investments to get that app going, and it works for the brokers. Brokers don't want that. That's their whole job, is to sell. They sell you the lowest possible price when they have the highest possible price in the load. So the market is way down right now. It's probably the worst I've seen it since the COVID days when everything shut down. I said that last week too, but it's just they're digging for the bottom right now. They're going as low as they can go. But there was another load for Daytona. That's still 1,170 is ridiculous, and I actually called because it says that you can't bid on it. So I was like, I emailed my usual guy, and we'll see if he responds, but you can't bid. So I called. It took a while before I got somebody, and a nice lady came on, and she said, oh yeah, well, the lowest they've rejected already is 1,270. And I said, I'm not doing it for that for $1,200. It's way too cheap going all the way down to Daytona. It's 500 miles. Into a dead zone where you got a dead head out. So just please don't take these loads, guys, if you don't have to. I understand it if you do have to, but I'm lucky I don't have to, but if we all don't, then they will need our trucks, but they don't right now. So we'll see if that forces anything. It picks up only till 1 o'clock, and I told her, I was like, I'm available. I can get there before 1. I'm right here. It's in Greenville. But they're not moving at all. So it is a Tuesday. Towards the end of the week, they might move on something, but just sitting at home, I'm gonna have to go back pulling cement loads or get back to Uber driving, because at these rates, at $1.16 a mile, you're better off driving an Uber car than you are out here wasting the miles and the wear and tear out these big trucks, because they're not cheap to fix. You guys have seen how much I've spent over the years fixing the motors, fixing the trailers. A tire doesn't cost $80 to $100 like a car. It costs $300 just for one minimum. So, and then the steer, the front tires are now like $800 a piece, almost $900 for a Michelin, for like what's the nicest tire. But that's just stuff like that you need to take into account. I'm tired of ranting on it, but it's hard to watch the salesman they're predatorial types of people. They don't care about your bottom line. They don't care if your truck blows up. There'll be another truck to get the next time. So the brokers are definitely reaching for the most margin they can ever get, and then it's the highest margins that have ever been right now for them, because we're driving the rates down. There's too many trucks, not enough loads, so everyone's just taking them off the board. And if you take that load for $400, guarantee that load was at least $700, $750 to the customer. So you're almost giving them 50% margin. Crazy. So go for $650 on that. Go for $700. The $50 margin, the $100 margin is still respectable. But why would a salesman not sell for more if he could? That's what they're going to do. They're going to take $350, $400 instead of $50 to $100, because we're the ones driving the rate down if you book these loads at those rates. Hope that makes sense to some of you guys if you're like me, booking your own loads. And I think another thing on top of that is the dispatch services. I think those guys, because they want your MC. They're not even a business, guys. They don't even have a company business license or anything. They're probably in a different country most of the time. That's why they don't have the best verbiage of English. But they are just taking your MC, and then they're logging into all these accounts with your MC and bidding on loads too. But even if they bid on a load, say that one, and they just get it, then they're going to shop that to all the trucks that they have available to try and see who wants to get it. It's not it's not a legit business. They're driving the rates down. So if I can teach you one thing, we need to ban dispatch services first of all, and try to not use them at all. Don't use them. You don't Do not use dispatch services. They're part of the problem. It's not even people in our own country that are doing this. So they can book loads on people's MCs. That's why you'll see a load come off the board and come back sometimes, because they booked it but they couldn't cover it, or they're trying to double broker it, or whatever they were doing. Shady stuff. And if they didn't find somebody finally that run it actually, then they'll put it back on the board, and it's crazy. But it's a hard market right now, to say the least. But I hate sitting at home, but I can sit at home. I don't want to sit at home though. I want to be driving. I want to be making some money, paying my bills, and progressing. But right now, America is not progressing. So, all right, we're gonna just wait here another half an hour, 20 minutes. They're doing something with a Waffle House over here. It looks like they're drilling. I don't think they're gonna build something else there. They're doing some drilling down in the ground. Maybe they're setting it up for something else, or maybe it needs, I don't know, who knows. But yeah, I'd like to get a load today, but can't take stuff for cheap and for fuel money and then not make any money on your truck. It's not the way it works. Okay, done raining. Let's get back to these loads and then see if we're going home, or if we do get something that pops up. And that's a wrap, guys. The Daytona load came off the board. Those guys are still digging for something back there at the old Waffle House. And yeah, so did the other one to Charlotte. Well then, might be back to Uber time. I think I might polish all my wheels. I don't know, I gotta do something to keep myself busy. See if this market comes back, or if owner operators are dying altogether. It's all company nowadays for how much longer? That's that guy I was talking to that I saw at QT. He was saying his truck had a little bit of problems, but he said, I've been doing this for 30 years and it always goes up and down, just depends on how long. So, but I can't drive this thing and just waste my time not making much. I can make the same amount of money with those kind of rates that it could just being a home Uber driving. We're taking cement loads here and there, so we might do that. Put new tires on the FLD and run cement again. If we'll talk to our buddy over there, see if he's short owner operators right now, if he's doing okay. And just polish wheels of our truck, make it look nice, and still look at the load boards, because we'll keep our insurance active, keep our authority active, but not taking stuff for dirt cheap. Kind of want to get over, but got a container next to me. Good. There you go. Yeah, keep me busy. We have minimal bills, so we don't need much money to pay the bills, but I'd like to keep progressing, you know? That's how life is. All right, done rambling. Let's get on 385 and see what Tank's doing. Tank called me today, Kyle, my youngest. I said, Dad, where are you? I said, I'm actually at the lake house. He said, I want to come see you. And I said, well, what if you can drive yet? He's just being funny, but he just wants to hang out with me. And we got to get back to working more, make some money, but it doesn't seem like this is the avenue to do it right now. We'll have to wait for it to come back. We'll do it someday. We'll go back and see Tank, see the boys. They're going to have school in about 2 hours. Cash got a kid, what is it called? Awesome Kid Award again, like Kid of the Month. Killing it. Cash is always killing it. Casey was at recess the other day, and he chose to pick up trash instead of play. I don't know if you got that from me or what, but I'm always kind of picking up trash, and whenever I'm at the park or when I'm there at the playground, people leave little stuff here and there, water bottles, wrappers of candy and stuff, and so I'm always just trying to clean my environment up, because that's makes it nicer, you know. I want it nicer, so I think maybe he gets that from me, maybe he gets that from his own heart, but his teacher sent T-Dubs a picture saying, whose kid is this? I don't know, he's got a good heart though. He's trying to live the life. Come on, X1, let's go. Get in front of this Lincoln back here. There we go. Good merge there. Good merge, Lincoln. Toyota's in front of me. I got a big gap behind me. We're good. Okay, Columbia. And I have to say, I'm not impressed with the iPhone 15's battery power. I'm going to say that right off the bat. My 13 would keep battery way longer than this 15. So it's always telling me to plug it in. I'm like, 13 did a lot better than you do. I don't know what's up with that, but this is the first iPhone that's been built in India instead of China. Everything's just kind of changing in the world, you know? It's going everywhere with it. I got a bunch of rants on this video, so that's the market, though. That's the way things are going. Looking at like that might be a wrap for today, guys. Haven't started the green APU in a long time, probably a week. So we're gonna let that thing fire up and just run and get warm. Probably fire up the FLD also. Yeah, but not a great week so far. Last couple weeks of freight. So if you have anybody you know out here in the Greenville area that does containers, maybe like a 1,200 round trip, 600 there, 600 back, that kind of thing, let me know if you have any contacts for any owner operators or any people that need owner operators or a good company you guys have worked for or do work for. And also where to get my TWIC card. Where do I go? How do I get it? Is it a have to be at the port kind of thing, or can you do it online? Get it done over here. So let me know. We'll warm up this one, warm up the FLD. Thanks, guys. The trade is going by. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, an APU is an auxiliary power unit. So it runs your air conditioning and your battery while you're sleeping at night. But I haven't been over. I went the whole weekend and we stayed at the lake house. So let it warm up, get those juices flowing, and we'll warm up this one too. There you go. I might have to go back to doing a little bit of Uber and cement because spot market's horrible, guys. She is warmed up and yes, ready to do some work. Keyword number 2 for our giveaway, which T-Dub's telling you about right now, is FLD. Okay. There we go.
We are doing another giveaway, guys. It is going to be sponsored by safetyauditprep.com. We're going to call it 400 for Thanksgiving. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we always do. We're going to have 5 keywords, so keep an eye out for those. And then join our live on November 24th.
On the road again, almost home again. This does not make sense to me. Look on the left. This is for tomorrow, because I'm looking ahead now. And this is for today. Tell me how that makes sense. Are they trying to really just get rid of the day of booking? They want you to book in advance? Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. But $200, $300 difference almost for the next day to be booked. Weird. I don't get it. But whatever. We'll scratch today and see you by tomorrow. Oh, I love that spoiler. Let's see what this kid in here is doing. And T-Dubs.
Hello?
What's up, big boy?
You just scared me.
I just scared you. I just came. Take it. I'm here, Bubba.
Dad,
Yeah.
you got a new phone now.
I do have a new phone. They're 15.
That's $15.
Yeah, it was $15. Wow. Was Murph dirty?
He just,
Yeah.
he's all stinky.
Oh, stinky.
No, see.
Where's your Murph? Well, I missed you, dude. Little man. Get a bubble bath, huh?
Dad,
Yes.
Dad, we're watching Bluey upstairs.
You were watching Bluey upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh. Getting this coat. What did you buy him some stuff? Does Tiki get a bath next?
Now,
jeez.
where's my
2 bigger boys are just getting home from school, and this one says I want my goggles. So I had to go through all of his stuff and get his goggles. Which one are yours, buddy? Please don't drop this stuff down the side of the hot tub like you usually do. Well, I just say it, but it's probably not going to happen. Trying to sign up with Amazon Relay right now, guys. I have to find my articles of incorporation. That's something that I have in my truck, so I might have to go back there and get it because they need you to verify. Gotta send your ID, articles of incorporation, and your business address, like a utility bill or
Wait,
something.
can I wear this one?
If you want to. But he is in a hot tub. Oh, you found a fish. Good job.
13 balls.
Oh, they gave him the sticks?
One pole got
Okay,
me
plunk.
so many.
Oh, man.
Just one.
Oh, man.
One got me
Where is
like
Kason at?
that.
Good job with your homework, Cash. Keep doing awesome stuff. Let's go find Kason Tiki. Hello. What are you doing? Are you tired from school? Why don't you come outside and play for a little bit when there's some sunshine? So I just iPadding it all day. It's beautiful outside.
Oh, it's
Yeah. So I think we're gonna hit the park after game number 3 to see the winner.
Hey, this is game number 2.
Oh, game number 2, see the winner. Best out of 3, maybe? And I just signed up with Amazon, guys. I got my articles of incorporation. I have them somewhere, but I can't find them. They weren't in my folder. So, yeah, Bubba.
I actually want to play the train.
Kai, the train's for Christmas, buddy.
Can you take a picture to the train?
Oh, yeah, I'll go in the attic and take a picture of the train.
Wait,
Bless you,
can-
Case.
wait, can I
You gonna ride that one, not your new one? Oh, I got the OG motorcycle. We're gonna go to the park for a little bit, but yeah, guys, Amazon. Maybe that's something I'm missing out on because I mean, how much stuff do we order from Amazon? Need to check out that relay. I've never been onboarded with them because they were always so cheap. But hey, with the way stuff is cheap right now, they have to be better than that, or at least something. And some of my friends were saying sometimes you'll see a load pop or a job pop up, which is just like moving a bunch of trailers back and forth with their own little DCs right here. So that might be something better. Just trying to do something, praying for the economy, the world, and trucking in general. Yeah.
And look at it.
Oh, look at it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will. All right, let's go to the park and wrap this video up, and maybe I'll Uber a little bit tonight. A little busted. And now it's park time. Oh yeah. A couple better loads looking for tomorrow, but still not great at all. And I've had a couple new freight brokers call me out of nowhere. I don't know why they're calling. Maybe they're having a lot of other carriers fall off or something. But they're trying to ask me if I need loads. I'll come get you, Kai. You spinning your tire? Wait right there, Case. But on that note, guys, God bless you. We will pray for better days to come with freight market, the country, people leaving bags and lemonade at the truck stop, and all the above. But we still enjoy family, still have a great time. Tell me about the ports if you have anybody you know. Tell me about Twit Card, and also if you could tell me about or Amazon. Should have them lined up pretty soon. I just don't have a bill at our house that has our address for the lake property. So trying to trying to get it all figured out and situated and in the right place. But on that note, God bless you. We will see you
On the next one.
And that's it. What once was a festival is now no more. Waiting for next year.